If you have at least over 50 perfumes, I'm sure that you forgot about some of your fragrances. At least I did. So in this video, I'll tell you about top 10 fragrances that I haven't worn in a long time. So stay tuned to learn more about them. Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Welcome to my channel. As you can tell, today I am in my room on the floor. This is where I film my casual videos, and since I wanted to make more entertaining videos for you, I decided that this topic of forgotten perfumes might be interesting for some of you, because I'm sure those perfume enthusiasts, perfume collectors and perfume lovers who own at least over 50 perfumes forget about some that are in their collection. Particularly if you constantly buy new stuff, then you might not even remember what was a few months ago. And please comment down below if that sounds like something that happened to you in the past, and please comment down below those fragrances that you haven't worn in a year minimum. Yeah, today I will share with you my top 10 fragrances that I haven't touched in over a year actually, but I have so many more. So if this video gets popular and you'll enjoy it, then I can surely do a part 2. But today we'll talk about 10 awesome perfumes from my collection, and I haven't worn them in a while, and I'm sure that all of us have our reasons why we wear or don't wear perfumes, and today I will explain you mine. So without further ado, all the helpful links you'll find down below in the description box as always. And while you are commenting your least worn perfumes, I'm starting with mine. Oh, and by the way, grab yourself something to snack, because this video is going to be long, I promise you that. So the first fragrance today is Icy Citrus. It is by the British niche brand Panah London. And I remember when it came out last year and I got it for a review, I got really excited about it because it has very cool story, because it was created with these special things that's supposed to cool your skin when you apply this fragrance on it. I believe they are called coolants or something like that, and that it was actually a very interesting story, because last year around this time, actually in the summer, I worked for Fragrantica really shortly, and I was in charge for updating their database, and them quitting me was actually firing me, right? That's the better term, was not that smart, because their database is so not up to date. But I was inspired by this perfume, so I made a whole review on it on my YouTube channel and posted an article about it on Fragrantica, so check it out just in case you're interested in more. But this is that very cool citrusy fragrance that smells slightly powdery from the bottle, but when you apply it on your skin, it smells like sparkling water. So it's really cooling, icy citrus indeed. And I guess I haven't worn it in a year because it smells really summery to me, and hot weather appeared in Jordan just a few days ago, so maybe from now on I'll wear it a bit more often, but I couldn't wear such cooling fragrance in the cool days, if you know what I'm talking about. So this next fragrance is gonna be by DSH, and you know I love DSH perfumes, and I bought this perfume last year because I fell in love with it. I could not fall in love with it because this is this gorgeous wow fragrance with a note of date in there. It's very spicy, there are balms and woods and smoke and citruses and flowers, but the date is so boozy, and you know how much I love alcoholic elements in the perfumery, so I bought it specifically to wear when I read my favorite books in the summer nights. And once again, it hasn't been that warm this year in Germany this summer, so maybe I'll wear it a bit more often, but I haven't read my book in a while too. And you know, I'm that person who buys perfumes for specific events, not only like going out or going to work, you know, places where we go constantly, so you have a reason to put on that fragrance and you can kind of justify its price even if it's expensive. But like getting 100, or I don't even remember the price of this perfume, just to wear it a few times when you read your books at night, that's crazy. So I definitely need to wear it more often and to read more often too. Ooh, this next fragrance is by the House of Oud. It is called Each Other, and those of you who are familiar with this brand remember their iconic bottles, and this particular fragrance looks so beautifully and smells amazing. But the thing is, I don't wear it very often because main notes in there are not my favorites, such as vetiver and absinthe. It is actually pretty bitter because grapefruit is big in there too. It is quite citrusy and vetiver-ish, which to me smells a bit more masculine than unisex, but this is one of the vetiver perfumes that I can actually stand on myself, and as I applied a little bit on myself today, I was definitely refreshed by that boost of citrusy and kind of like herbal moment. So that's Each Other. I should wear more often my Fan Your Flames by Nishane, which is a total bestseller from this Turkish niche brand, and it is very popular among men, but in my personal opinion it is unisex, and women who love the note of tobacco can easily rock it because it has that gorgeous creaminess that comes from coconut and boozy element that appears because of the rum note in there. And I like my alcoholic perfumes, and this is this bold sweetened tobacco that really grows on you, and I know why I don't wear it very often. You know, sometimes you want to smell sexy, but you are kind of afraid of that perfume because it is even sexier than you are. I don't even know how to describe you that feeling, but sometimes I feel like it is too special, but every time I have it on, I'm like, damn it, Jana, why don't you wear it more often? So Fan Your Flames is a major favorite of mine, and yeah, I don't wear it very often because to me it's like a very sexy special occasion only. But since I don't have many of those, I should just wear it casually when I'm at home, like I do today. Alright, this next fragrance, guys, is a Vanille Insensee by Atelier Cologne. And first, I want to tell you the story, how I discovered this fragrance. And that was in Frankfurt's duty free. There was the whole Atelier Cologne range, and I smelled this perfume. And as I was on the plane, I could only think about it. And then I was in Ukraine, and my uncle kindly gifted me this fragrance, and I was head over heels about that because to me this is a unique vanilla scent. It is vanillic but not gourmand. It has beautiful woody nuances, and vanilla is very dusty, and it is sweet but not in this sugary and gourmandic way. So this is a very elegant, woody, atmospheric vanilla that is unlike anything else, and I just you know, keep it safe for so many years in my collection. I don't wear it very often, although I should, because right now I'm like in this vanilla heaven because it's not too sweet. It's just like the perfect balance of the woodiness, even some citrusy elements are in there, and vanilla that is like, if you want a new take on vanilla, check that one out. It is perfectly unisex, and I used to wear it in the summertime, then I stopped, and now I should definitely wear it more often, even though I treasure it as a special gift. It is way too good to sit on the shelf. Next fragrance is Jasmina, and it is by the German indie house called April Aromatics, and all their fragrances are natural and botanical, and this is perfume about jasmine. And because of it I started to like this note, because I understood that jasmine is not always cloying, because I was familiar with jasmine perfumes from designer fragrances, and those synthetic jasmines are very annoying, cloying and overwhelming to me, when natural jasmine, high quality jasmine, has these aphrodisiac qualities. And this is an opulent jasmine perfume that is very soothing and uplifting, and at the same time very dreamy and sensual. And I used to wear it to my boyfriend's football games outside in the hot weather, because I prefer such opulent and bold fragrances when it is hot. And I should definitely give it more attention, because Jasmina is one of the very best jasmine fragrances. It is all natural, and if you love jasmine, this is just like my personal recommendation to you, because it is literally unlike many other jasmine fragrances that are out there. And whenever I'll be in the mood for jasmine, I'll reach out for that one, because after filming this video, I remembered that I have it in my collection. Oh guys, there is this perfume which is actually super fun. I got it last summer. I wore it afterwards a few times. I had fun with it, and then I just put it back on the shelf and haven't touched since then, because this is a very summery perfume, and it is called Rhubarb and Citrus Cologne. It is by 4160 Tuesdays, another British niche house. And besides lots of citruses like lemon, grapefruit, orange and bergamot, there is note of rhubarb, which was sort of trendy in the past. At the moment, I'm not sure, but it smells of tart citrus lemonade without anything sweet. And something in there does this marijuana effect, so you are kind of like on the streets of Amsterdam, which I'm very familiar with. And although I hate the scent of marijuana, in here with the tart lemonade rhubarb, it's so much fun. And this is just a fun summer fragrance. I should definitely wear it more often. Last summer I had this citrus moment, and I bought quite a few citrusy perfumes, including this one. But since this is not necessarily my most favorite genre, I stopped wearing it. But now, you know, this is my pre-summer video. And by the way, I'll definitely do a video about perfumes that bring me lots of compliments that I wear during the summertime, so let me know if that's something that sounds interesting to you. All right, 3 more perfumes to mention, and one of them is very special. It is called Maderas de Oriente Oscuro, and I got this bottle on a very special event. Paul Kyler, and I always think about the pronunciation of his last name, because in my Paul Kyler overview I called him Paul Killer. And by the way, he's the guy who created original Panda for zoologists, and so I mispronounced his name, and now I'm constantly thinking about saying it again, but Kyler is hopefully correctly. And we were actually in Amsterdam. I refer to it again because, you know, previous perfume also gives you that impression. And we were in Amsterdam last summer, actually May, because me and Sven Pritzkalite, we are nominated for Art and Olfaction Awards in the artisan category for our perfume collaboration Powder and Dust, that ended up winning the award. But this fragrance also won in another category. It is called Mandel Aftel Award, and probably you guys in the States and maybe even in other countries know her. She's a legend. And this is the best handmade perfume of 2019, and this is one of the most interesting and crazy perfumes I've ever smelled. Probably that's why I don't wear it that often, because it is something that is different from everything else out there. This is not the easiest perfume to wear, and I needed a minute to get comfortable with it, which says a lot, you know. But as I sprayed on myself today, I kind of fell in love with it again. And this is one of the most realistic smoky fragrances, and it is actually very polarizing. There are earthy notes like patchouli and vetiver, mushroom, and lots of different woods. And then there are sweet notes like honey and caramel and even brown sugar. So if you think this is weird enough, wait a minute, because there is actually cherry, tobacco, cherry wood smoke, clove and anise. And I have to tell you that to me it smells like smoked sweet cherry with honey inside, and somehow mushrooms come through as well. So this fragrance is a real deal. It is not a joke. It projects intensely and grows on your skin, so it becomes louder and louder, and then it calms down in the dry down, and it's just such an interesting fragrance. And this smoky cherry note is so artistic, so I don't wear it very often because this is not the most easy perfume to wear, but yeah, I wore it today. I had so much fun with it, and I'm very glad to talk about it again for you. So we have only 2 fragrances left, trying to make myself comfortable on the floor. And the next fragrance is actually very interesting. I've created a review on this one and another one from the collection. It is called Málaga Santa, and it is by the brand ORIZA LEGRAND. This is how it looks, and I got it from the niche boutique online called Equación Natural, and this fragrance was created specifically for Pedro, the owner of this website, because he's Spanish, and this perfume is inspired by the fragrance on the streets of Malaga during the Holy Week. So it is a very spiritual fragrance. It smells churchy, but it has beautiful sweetness and the resinous, balmy background, but at the same time it's oriental woody. It is very atmospheric, but I don't really wear churchy fragrances very often unless I'm in the mood for something like that, or I'm actually going to the church. And this is one of the most beautiful and elegant smelling churchy fragrances I know, so I do love it. I don't wear it very often, not because I don't like it, I love it a lot, as well as another one, Oración, if I'm not wrong about the name. And you can get this limited edition from Equación Natural website. And by the way, I guess Pedro provided me with a special coupon code last year, and if I find it somewhere while editing, I'll put the code on the screen and let it also in the description box, as well as the link to the official website, where you can actually get lots of amazing indie perfumes from so many different brands that I personally like, for example, Dusita, Baruti, and so many more. Francesca Bianchi, Hiram Green, and Olympic Orchids. Like, literally check out the website, and if you like churchy perfumes, that's a real nice one. Alright, the final fragrance. Actually, this used to be my signature scent, but I haven't worn it in the longest time ever, so I don't even know if you still count like my signature scent, although when I smell it, it's just like me in a bottle. And you might be wondering why I don't wear it if it is me in a bottle, and I'll tell you. So, you know, I have this habit to buy perfumes to wear to special occasions. Not special, but like particular occasions, as I've already mentioned, reading in my bed in the summer night, or going to work, or to the university. And that used to be my university fragrance that is called just like this, because I can't pronounce its name. It is by Majda Bekkali, and this is a phenomenal niche brand with absolute excellent quality fragrances. And I noticed that a lot of guys really treat me nicely when I wear this teasing fragrance that smells in the most seductive animalic way possible. So I love it a lot, but I haven't gone to my university in many months. So yeah, that's why I didn't wear it that anymore. So I need to find new places where I can wear some fragrances. And that, my friends, completes this video. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below which of the mentioned perfumes sounded interesting to you, you were excited to learn about. Maybe you know some of them, but I would love to know, and I think that will be also interesting to you too, to think which perfumes you haven't worn in years, and maybe we should definitely pay more attention to what we already own than just spending our money on other fragrances, because those who collect perfumes have a lot of fragrances, and including myself, we always look forward to even more, and that's normal. But hey, we own amazing fragrances, so let's wear them. And yeah, if you have any ideas for future content, let me know all of them in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Don't forget to follow me on my social media such as Instagram and Facebook. And I would like to know if you like these on the floor videos, because they are pretty chatty and casual. I know that some of you do, James. And I would like to know if you would like to see more of these. Maybe you have other ideas for entertaining videos, just let me know that. And I have a second channel in Russian, так что, пожалуйста, подписывайтесь. All the helpful links are below. And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Make sure to stay tuned. Smell good. Tomorrow's video is going to be so much fun. Although it is about feminine perfumes, I think guys will have a lot of fun watching it. So till tomorrow, we'll see each other then. Bye. No, honestly guys, for example, icy citrus, I'm always cold and it gives you that icy sensation, so probably that is another reason why I don't wear it that often. I have so many more than these top 10, like I could easily do a part 2, part 3, part 4 of these videos, because I get perfumes, wear them a bit, and then I'm like, ooh, on to the next one. So guys, right now I'm editing this video, and let me know if it is entertaining at all to you, because I have a feeling once again I'm going too in details describing all the perfumes and not giving the proper reasons why I didn't wear them that often. But you know what? Tomorrow's video is gonna be very entertaining, and at least I hope so, because that's the craziest video I've ever done, so definitely stay tuned for it. This vanilla rocks my world. Guys, check it out if you're a vanilla fan. This is a special vanilla that hasn't been done many times. Alright, I'm having fun filming more casual videos because, you know, being chatty makes it a bit more personal, don't you think?